Hi guys, we're going to go through page 2 now. Okay, so number 9, the exchange rate from pounds to New Zealand dollars is £1 to $2.11. And when I get an exchange rate, I like to make a little key for how I get between the amounts. And it's always nice and easy when one of the numbers is 1, because to turn 1 into 2.11, we just times it by 2.11. And to move back to pounds, we would divide by 2.11. So Josh changes £350 into New Zealand dollars. Work out how many dollars he gets. So we're changing pounds into dollars, which means we're timesing by 2.11. So that is 738.50. Make sure you put the 0 on because it's money, so it should have 2 decimal places. When Josh returns home, he still has $150. He wants to change them back to pounds. The exchange rate is now different, so we need a new key. So timesing by 2.05 to turn pounds into dollars, divide by 2.05 to turn dollars into pounds. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to divide because we're turning $150 into pounds. So we divide by 2.05, let's see what we get. $73.17. So here we need to round. Doesn't always give you an exact amount, these style of questions, so we just had to round to 2 decimal places there. Okay, number 10. Tom, Richard and Harry share £300 between them in the ratio 4 to 1 to 7. How much should each of them receive? So the best method I think for these is to do a kind of ratio row where we've got each of the parts of the ratio, and then a total at the end, and that would give us 12. There are 12 parts in total. So that's Tom, Richard and Harry. And then a sort of real life row. Excuse my handwriting. And we know that the total shared in real life is £300. And from that we can gain a bit of information. We can gain what each part of the ratio is worth for it to add up to £300, and that must be 25. So now that we know that, we can times everything by 25, and Tom would get 100, Richard would get 25, and Harry would get 175. And that all adds up to 300. It's a good method because you can check immediately it adds up to 300, which it does. Okay, Mohammed and Paul win a cash prize and split it in the ratio 5 to 3. Mohammed receives £60. So again, I'm going to use the same method. So 5, that's Mohammed, 3 for Paul, and in total £60. Now this time we've not been told, oops, sorry, excuse that, in total that's 8 parts. Now we've not been told what the total is this time. Okay, in fact that's what we've got to figure out. We've got to figure out what this number is. But what we were told was that Mohammed got £60. So that's our linking bit of information which enables us to work out that we're timesing by 12 here. So Paul times that by 12 would get £36. And 8 lots of 12. Whoa, sorry. Eight lots of 12 would be 96 pounds. Okay, the other way to do it is just to add together these two to get 96. Right, number 12. To obtain the desired colour for his project, Rick is mixing blue paint with yellow paint in a ratio 2 to 3. A litre of blue costs $7.99 and a litre of yellow costs $6.99. If Rick needs 30 litres of his desired colour, how much will it cost him? Okay, well, first off, this doesn't mean that there are 2 litres of blue and 3 litres of yellow. That just means 2 parts. Those parts could be any size you like. It could be cupfuls, could be tins, it doesn't matter. But given that it gives us the price for a litre, let's just assume that these are litres. So mixing 2 litres of blue and 3 litres of yellow would give us 5 litres altogether. Okay, so if I want 30 litres, I need to scale that up a bit. I need to times that by 6. So I need 12 litres of blue, and I need 18 litres of yellow, and that would give me my 30 litres. So I need to do 12 lots of $7.99 to work out the cost of that, 18 lots of $6.99, and then add together that cost. Let's work out what that is. £95.98 for the blue. £125.82 for the yellow, and then I'm going to add them together, and this will give me my answer. £221.81. Okay. 13. On a bus, the ratio of men to women is 3 to 4. That doesn't mean there are 3 men and 4 women. There could have been 6 men and 8 women, or a multiple of those amounts, basically. Okay, so this is the simplified ratio. What fraction of the bus passengers are men? Doesn't matter that it's a simplified ratio. For all we care, we could think of it as there being 3 men and 4 women. So 3 out of the how many passengers altogether are men? 7. Okay. What fraction of bus passengers are female? Well, that's going to be 4/7. Let's write that on the answer line. Number 14. Pounds and kilos are in the ratio 20 to 9. Draw a graph to illustrate this. Now I think this is a square, so it's as wide as it is tall, so it doesn't really matter which way around these go. But we at least need to go up to 20 on one axis and 9 on the other. So how are we going to do this? Let's see how many squares there are. 1, 2, 3. 16 squares, so not enough to go up in ones to reach this 20, so we're going to have to go up in twos. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. I'm just going to put a little mark there. 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Okay, I know I've gone a bit further there, but that might come in handy. Just put a mark at every 10. Okay, and we've definitely got enough squares to go 1 for every number on this axis. So 2, 3, 5. Put a little mark at 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Henry! 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So just ruined your video.
I'm just recording. Okay, and we know that 20 pounds is 9 kilos, so I'm going to put that on the graph. So it is 9 kilos, 20 pounds. That's it, and I'm going to draw my conversion line through that. The other bit of information we know, of course, is that 0 kilos would be 0 pounds. It doesn't matter that they're different units. If you've got no weight in one unit, it's no weight in the other unit. Okay. Right. So that's the first part done. Use your graph to convert 15 kilos to pounds. So the problem with this, I'm just going to redraw that line again and just go a bit further. Oops. So you'll see why I'm doing this in a second. Right, going up from 15 kilos is not going to reach my line. Sorry, it's going to reach the line, but it's going to be off the graph slightly. Now I'm just going to cheat a little bit and still use it and estimate what that would have been over here. So this is going up in 2s, so this would be 32, and it won't quite be 33, so it's going to be something like 32.7 or something. And you don't have to be that accurate, they will allow a certain amount of leeway. Sorry, 32, 34, sorry, ignore me, that would be halfway between 32, which is there, and 34, which is there. We would of course have 33, so it's just a bit more than 33, so 33.4 or something. Oops. Let's do it again. And that's about as accurate as you can get from this graph. 250 pounds to kilograms. Okay, so again, the issue is here that we don't have 250 pounds on our axis. We want to find something we can scale up to make 250 pounds. Well, if we use 25 pounds, which would be halfway between 20 and 30, of course, then we can just times that by 10. So okay, so there we go, that is 11 and a bit. That's 11.2-ish. Now I've got to remember that that is not 250, that's 25. If I times that by 10, that's 112. Okay. And the last question, Mary's dog weighed 10 pounds when she first got it. A year later, it now weighs 15 kilograms. How many kilograms has it gained in weight? So, the problem is, these are not in same units. I want to turn this 10 pounds into kilos first. Using my graph, that looks almost exactly 4.5. Certainly good enough for this. So it's gone up to 15 kilos. So 15 take away 4.5 is 10.5 kilograms. Okay guys, hope that was useful. If so, please subscribe and good luck.